Like, I wish they had more programs like this when... What are you laughing at?
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at Tristan because he fighting for his life trying to keep Cujo at bay. And I hear him growl. And Tristan just shaking, trying to hold him. I'm sorry.
I keep laughing. I'm like, is them funny? I don't understand.
No, I'm so sorry. Tristan is fighting for his life over there.
Like, it's not that he's like just a horrible dog. It's just that his bark is so fucking loud. Like, literally, if you want to like get a bullhorn and see who's louder, I don't know that you would be louder because this boy's bark is crazy loud.
I can't hear him growling, and then Tristan's like holding him, and he's like shaking like this, and it's just so funny. I'm sorry, Sean.
And I can't even put him in my lap because he's like a fat ass. So like he's big. Like I can't even just hold him in my lap.
Maybe mute yourself, Tristan, while she finishes, and then give you 2 cents.
Yeah,
I can hear him.
Go ahead, finish up. I'm sorry, finish up. R-E-101 C-U-L-T-U-R-E 101 C. What it is, what's happening? Welcome back, welcome black, and welcome to Culture 101 Podcast, where we move the culture forward and have a damn good time doing it. I am 1/3 of the collective, one of your hosts. I am Tris, posted up in Harlem, USA. And you know, we're just gonna jump right into it because we got a fun show today. A fun one, man. You know, we got 2 young men that are promoting a film, but I don't want to give too much away. But this is my teaser. You see, I'm doing a trailer. We got the exclusive rights to the trailer too, so it's beautiful. But either way, we're gonna throw right over to Merlin today and see what's popping with Shina Don.
Hey y'all. I am in good spirits and good moods.
Okay.
I feel like you only wear yellow when you're in a good mood, so I feel like it's a good thing.
It's very purposeful. Even though I had to go to work today, it was all ghetto. Like I spent the whole day at work.
That's unfortunate.
Who does that anymore?
Exactly. Right.
In the office, and then I got to pay $19 to park at my job. Them motherfuckers.
What? They don't. Wait a minute. They don't reimburse you for that?
No, we have a parking lot.
Child, I would not be in the office. I ain't gonna
trash.
Hey, I gotta give a
complete trash.
Ticket. If you want me in the office, I pay for my parking.
Like parking ticket lottery, where you can like put your name in a little raffle. If you get picked, you get free parking for like 8 weeks, and then the next 8 weeks they pick more people, and then you just keep doing it.
That's so trash. It's not even funny.
Yeah, that's not even.
Is there at least a metro stop by your job or something?
Yeah, it's right at the metro. But I would have to drive to the metro to take it. Now I got to
metro to get on the metro. Yeah,
exactly. Regardless, you paying. That's crazy.
Yeah, ridiculous. Insane.
Anywho,
still in good spirits.
How was your Thanksgiving?
My turkey day was good. Went to Texas, outside of Houston, went to League City, Texas. I did not know Texas was gonna be so cold. All that shit I be talking about, Leslie. It was cold. I was kind of sad about it.
Thank you.
We had a good time. My pup had his first flight. He came with us.
Oh, how did that go?
It was so good. He was such a good boy. Like he right there looking at me. So I'm just like, good boy. He was so good. He didn't bark at all at the airport. We had him walking around through the airport, and then we put him in a carrier that was hard as fuck to do. Like he was not trying to go in that carrier, and he's not a cage dog or nothing. So he's not like going in.
Right.
So that was a lot. We were so
you're gonna
nervous
get your ass in that carrier.
He did so good. It was a really good time.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
How was your
I'm glad y'all enjoyed Texas. Mine was good. So I was in Fort Worth at my sister and brother's house. They hosted my brother-in-law's side of the family. So it was really good seeing his mom and his brothers and sisters and all the nieces and nephews over there and my little munchkins. They were so cute, like the little bell-bottom outfits that my sister got them. So we had a good time.
Bell-bottoms, like the 70s?
Yeah, she had them in bell-bottoms outfits.
Is she going to have them sing too, like the Jackson 5?
Look, we should have. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Was that in the picture? Did I just miss that?
Yeah, it was in the picture. You see the bell bottoms?
Oh wow, they really are bell bottoms. I didn't even catch that. Holy crap.
So super fun, super cute, so much food, like so much food. But yeah, we had a great time, watched the Cowboys game, got to, talk and catch up. So that was a good time for sure.
Nice.
How about you, Tristan?
Thanksgiving was fine. We were dogged up. There were some doggies, but we left them for just a bit to step over to New Jersey. We were in Plainfield. It was cool. We were at Taylor's friend's aunt's place. It was nice. I saw them because we saw them last Christmas, so it was nice to see them again, see some familiar faces.
Okay.
Thanksgiving food was fine, but I don't eat meat, so like whatever. It's fine. It's honestly Thanksgiving is just another day for me these days. Like it's cool to see everybody, but like unless I'm cooking, like I'm just like whatever. And then I fucked around and ate some green beans, right? And I was like, cool, green beans. Didn't realize they had ham in the green beans. I didn't check. Had a monster headache. Oh my God. And I didn't realize. I was like, why is going on in my body? What is up? Didn't even realize till later that's what it was. I was like, yo, dumb ass. Didn't even check.
Most people
But
would
the desserts were good
turkey
though.
necks or something. So yeah, you should have definitely asked about that.
I bet they were good though.
It was fine. Whatever. It's green beans. They're green beans. Like they're green beans. Whatever. It's fine. But no, overall it was fine. It was a nice time. We got back. It was cool. I thought I was going to do some baking, but I didn't get to it. But I'll probably try to do it this weekend because I got a taste for a cake with some salted caramel frosting. You know, so
I love salted caramel. Send me some.
That's some twinnergy right there. That's a beautiful thing.
But
it's also a beautiful thing. There's information. Well, you're kind of a person. You're not really a thing.
You're right.
It's different. It's different. Right. But what is beautiful, a beautiful thing, is this information that the streets need. And we do have a beautiful person, a beautiful spirit who can give you that. Because it's time for the Bulletin Board. Lance, take it away.
All right. So first story is an update for the story. This is America. Don't make you slipping, yeah. What are the words? Ooh, tell somebody.
Area. I got the strap.
There we go. I was waiting for you to join.
I fucking love that song. When it came out, I was part of the reason it got those views. I ran it a bunch.
I'm sure. So, if y'all remember earlier in the season, I covered this story. We have an update to it. So, Deja Taylor is the mother of that 6-year-old boy who shot his teacher in Virginia. Do y'all remember that story when I covered it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the mother, Deja Taylor, was actually just sentenced to 21 months in prison for using marijuana while owning a firearm, which is illegal under U.S. law. So they're charging her.
Hold up. Wait. Okay, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. So it's illegal to smoke weed and own a firearm.
Apparently, I'm just learning this.
Is that just in law. That's in Virginia, right?
So it's in several states, actually. It's not just in Virginia, but her living in Virginia is why, this pertains to her.
But you could drink. You can get plastered and own a firearm. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
America's history with liquor versus marijuana, so you already know how that goes.
None of that seems smart, but whatever. It's fine. Whatever.
Mm-hmm. So, investigators found nearly an ounce of marijuana in Taylor's bedroom and evidence of a frequent drug use in her text messaging and paraphernalia. So apparently that was enough for them to charge her. Because at this point, they can't charge a 6-year-old, right? So I feel like they're just trying to find something to, charge the mother with, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Taylor, who's 26, she is actually still facing separate sentencing for a felony child neglect on the state level. So she's not done with being responsible for her child shooting his teacher. And if you remember, the teacher, Ms. Werner, is actually suing the school system for $40 million because she's alleging that several teachers and everything went to the administrators to tell them that, hey, we heard that this kid has a gun, and they did nothing about it before she was shot. And during that story is when they basically came back at her with like, no, this is just like a workplace hazard at this point. So that still hasn't been settled yet.
Like I could go to OSHA and file a report. Like what? What are you talking about?
Crazy.
Like, that was in the OSHA video. So if a student brings a gun, just it's fine. What?
They probably about to start including that for real, which is insane. But this is America, right? So, the U.S. District Judge Mark Davis said that there was a direct line between Zwerner's wounds and Taylor's decision to mix heavy marijuana use with owning a gun.
Wow.
You can't make this up. I'm sorry.
That's the dumbest shit I had never. Keep going. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. You do your thing.
They say her son would have never obtained the weapon if his mother had obeyed the law. As if kids don't get it. Mind you, I do agree that the gun should have been properly locked up.
Now
That's
that
the
is
argument.
That was the reason.
that wasn't the reason. That wasn't the reason. Because
The
if
negligent was
anything, I
lie
mean,
or not.
yeah, like I feel like it's just the locking it up. But I mean, I feel like there's more to the story. So
Yeah. So, a little more information. The Taylor's grandfather, Calvin Taylor, has had full custody of her son since the incident, who's now 7. And he actually says he's become a star student. He's doing well in school and excelling.
So he not homeschooled?
I'm
Because I would never have taught him in my class.
that
Then
should be
anger
funny.
problems.
Like, is he a legend now? It was like, I mean, like I know this is fucked up, but
I'm sorry,
like
it is.
but like, you know, like I just feel like you go to school, like, man, that's a nigga that shot his teacher. Yo, it was fucking crazy, G. She was on him. He said, nah, I had enough, bitch. And he shot her. Shit was crazy. They're gonna be talking about that shit for the next 20 years.
And
in
now he got a
school.
gold star in
That's
valedictorian.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
what?
That's what
Like,
only in America, man. Only in America.
oh my goodness, I'm sorry. So, Taylor actually agreed back in June to do a negotiated guilty plea because apparently she lied about the drug use on the federal form when she bought the gun. So I guess you have to state that you do weed. It's very like what to me this whole story.
But I
So
could drink this whole box of wine and that's cool. That's the dumb.
yeah, but there's a little more to her story, right? So, her attorneys actually asked the judge for probation and home confinement because they're saying that she actually needs counseling for deeper issues, which includes schizoaffective disorder, which is a condition that shares symptoms with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. And they also said, they're claiming she does have a marijuana addiction. So they were asking for, home confinement. I don't know if that's been completely denied or what, if that's still on the table, I'm not sure. But basically it was confirmed that her son did obtain his mother's gun by climbing onto her drawer to reach the top of the dresser where her gun was just in her purse. So she did neglect to properly lock up the gun. So I can understand being charged for that. The whole correlation with the marijuana thing is a little shaky for me. I'm still not understanding. Yeah, thoughts. Thoughts. What? And one last thing that I thought was interesting. Apparently, it wasn't the first time her gun had been fired in public. She actually shot at her son's father back in December after seeing him with his girlfriend. But I don't know if that's neither here nor there.
I mean, that's interesting. Just a sight, because I mean, if you have a gun, I guess every once in a while you should test it. But
on your ex's girlfriend.
I mean, she didn't connect, so clearly, whatever. But there's a few layers here. I mean, yes, she deserves to be punished in some type of way because there should always be a secure weapon in a home. That's just first and foremost. Like, I mean, when I was first learning about gun safety, when I was younger, my grandfather, if we didn't even make sure the gun was unloaded, we had to go in the house. And I'm talking about we're shooting skeet and trap. So like I'm talking about, like, I had to learn how to clean, take apart the gun, all those other things that you have to do. So gun safety is a very big issue, and it's to kill people on sets and all kind of things when people aren't secure. So I totally get that. But the correlation of the weed and stuff, that's so silly. That's the dumbest shit. Because first off, most people be high. They don't want to do anything. They want to sit down and enjoy being high. So like, why would I, like, when you're drunk, that's when most things happen. Most gun deaths are actually related to alcohol in some way. They did studies on this years ago. So that's, that's a much larger issue, but hopefully she does get the help she needs. And I think that was smart for her to use the crazy plea. Like, again, I don't know if she's actually mentally ill. I don't know. But I do feel like that was her lawyers. She's got a crack legal team over there, hopefully. So
she should have been in there like that YSL dude in court, acting crazy.
Right, something. But you got to secure your weapon. You got to secure your weapon. Put it in a safe, whatever it is. But you must secure the weapon. That is your duty as a parent, as the guardian, to secure your weapon.
Do you think a 6-year-old should have been punished for this? Like, what do you think his punishment should have been? Like, not being able to be in public school?
What could you? Well, that's what I'm thinking. I think he should have had to leave that school. I don't, because the thing is that I don't know if they should necessarily. I mean, they should have at least expelled him. I mean, people get expelled for bringing Tylenol to school. So you're telling me that you shoot a teacher and you don't get expelled? That just feels a little. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Like, literally, I've been at school in Illinois, Southern Illinois. They expelled a child for bringing Tylenol to school because of the zero drug policy. Right. This was a person that didn't make any trouble. They didn't do any fuss.
She just had a headache or something?
A girl, had, I think, because she was having cramps or something. So she had some Tylenol in her backpack. The dogs found it, expelled the girl.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Now I think she went on to college and everything because maybe they found a way, you know,
I could see if
whatever.
it was like Oxy or something in her bag,
It
but not
wasn't. And now there
Domino's.
were people doing that too, but whatever.
Yeah.
That's not the point. Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Because of your zero
Extreme.
drug tolerance policy. But you shoot a teacher, like literally, you go in the classroom, pull the blicker out, plop plop, you connect, and you still go to school, the same school. That's wild. I can't even. That's
Like
you can't
if I
make
was a
this shit
teacher,
up.
I would have resigned. Like I can't be in the same school as that young man. Like,
Right?
I'm
Because that's
scared.
just I can't even. You can't make this shit up. It's
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they're grasping at straws on this one, but just trying to hold somebody accountable, you know. So I don't know. I'm interested to see how the teacher's lawsuit will shake, if she will be able to get something, because I think the school board is ridiculous for making it a workplace hazard. So hopefully she gets her money in some amount. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sean, did you have anything to add before I move on?
Nah, I think it's all said.
Okay, cool. So next story I titled "She Ready for Jail." So I don't know if y'all heard, but Tiffany Haddish she's having a rough go. She was actually arrested early Friday morning, like in the wee hours of the morning, right after Thanksgiving, in Beverly Hills on suspicion of driving under the influence. Authorities actually received a call about a vehicle blocking the road on Beverly Drive near Dayton Way at 5:45 a.m. And police said when they got there, they found that Haddish was inside the car. I remember we had this conversation when we talked about what's his name, Marshawn Lynch, in his whole DUI situation, to where like the car was parked, but because he was behind the wheel, he still got charged. I remember. Yeah, exactly. So apparently she had just performed hours early at the Laugh Factory as part of some Thanksgiving event. There were no injuries, no accidents, nobody was hurt, of course, which is good. But she will have to go back and appear in court in about 30 days. Now, this was actually her second time within a year of being arrested for a DUI. In 2022, in Peachtree City, Georgia, police actually received a call about a driver who had allegedly fallen asleep at the wheel, and she was charged for driving under the influence in that case as well. So I don't know.
Like
I
she
feel
be pulling over and going to sleep to me.
I feel like she needs a car
Like,
service. She
To
have
get
enough
in
money to
in
have
the
a car
passenger
service. If
seat.
you're not going to do
Gotta
like
get in the
Uber and
passenger seat.
Lyft,
Like that's dangerous.
or have an assistant that is your driver. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't. And sure, people make mistakes. You know, I'm the last one to judge on anything like this. But once it happens once, that's your wake up call. That's God giving you a wake up call, being like, "Hey, let's make smarter decisions next time." You know what I'm saying? And to not do that, you really got to take a step back and kind of be like, "Well, wait a minute, what's going on with me?" You know, type of thing. So, I also had another update when it comes to Tiffany Haddish. So, if y'all remember, was this last season when I reported on? I think it was last season when I talked about her and
stuff or something. The stuff with the children in the tub or something.
Yes. Yes. So there's a little update on that situation as well. So she was actually served with a $1 million lawsuit in August while she was hosting a comedy event, which is like, dang, you really gonna have me served while I'm up here? But you got to catch them where you can. So
yeah.
Trizza Morris is the mother of the two children who were in those videos. And she's basically accusing Haddish and Spears of grooming them for that 2014 skit, which was titled Through a Pedophile's Eyes, excuse me. And she's suing them for defamation, actually, following the aftermath of that previous lawsuit that was brought on by her children. So if y'all remember, the children at the time of the video were 14 and 7. They're since, I know the 14-year-old, I believe, is over 18 now. I can't remember how old the son is. I think he's still a teenager. But in the skit, you know, the girl was being coached by Tiffany on how to like simulate fellatio while eating a Subway sandwich. And then in the skit with the young boy, Ari Spears was like acting like a pedophile. He was like rubbing oil on the young boy and just looking at him through the newspaper, just all seductively. It was really weird. Very weird.
That's kind of funny.
So back when that lawsuit was filed, it was actually dropped by the kids, the plaintiffs, and they were paid a $15,000 settlement from Spears. But after that, I guess the mother faced a lot of, and her kids maybe faced a lot of backlash on social media So the mother is claiming that her reputation, as well as her personal and professional life, has been negatively impacted by this whole situation and the backlash. And them saying, Haddish and Spears saying she only did this for a shakedown in order to get money out of them, you know, and stuff like that. So,
but it's seeming like a shakedown. That sounds like a shakedown to me.
If I remember correctly, the daughter ended up getting custody of her younger brother, right?
I can't remember that part. I'm not 100% sure on that.
They didn't go back under the custody of their mom. I know that.
That might be true because the daughter is grown. The boy, I feel like he's still a teenager. I don't think he's over 18 yet. But mind you, in the original suit, it was just the kids listed as the plaintiffs. The mother wasn't even on the suit. So
she's trying to get her payday.
This is a shakedown. I know a shakedown when I see one. This is a fucking shakedown.
So you think it's just bogus? Like, Ma, cut your losses.
What you mean? I know a shakedown.
I was gonna ask that.
Okay, Tristan.
All I'm saying is I know a shakedown. I know a shakedown when you see one. That's all this is. Look, you were in a skit, it didn't work. You tried a skit, it didn't work. You tried it, you were tone deaf to it, it didn't work. All right, we fucked up on the skit. Fine. You paid the kids for their skit. Boom. All right. Because social media got to you, I can't do nothing about that. I can't do nothing about what the internet does to you and what? So you're gonna sue me because the internet exists? That's really what I'm hearing. You're gonna sue me because the internet no, that's a shakedown. Fuck out of here. No. We fighting this shit in court. I'm gonna have a suit for every day. I'm gonna have a gray suit, a blue suit, a red suit. I'm coming every day with a new suit on. I wish you would. And my lawyers are stronger than yours. Let's play this game.
Not Tristan taking shakedown 101 in college.
Right. I know a shakedown when I see one.
Look, that elective shakedown 101.
It's not important. It's not important how I know. It's just important that I do. And so when you see it, you can try to avoid these things. Hopefully, you're not getting shaken down one of these days.
Oh, hopefully not, child. I ain't got the time. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if anything comes from this. I have a feeling, kind of like what Tristan said. I feel like if anything, Spears and Haddish have more resources to do the whole court drawn out process than the mom probably does. So I feel like her goal would probably be to try to settle. Now, whether they're willing to do that again, I doubt it. So I don't know. We'll see how this turns out. I feel like she might not get much though. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was me, I'd been like, give me a job or something. Shit. Like
she need to become Tiffany's
out.
She need to become Tiffany's driver. That's
what I'm saying. Like, give me a damn job. Introduce me to some people. Look, kick my ideas around. Shit. Like I just feel like, honestly, one of my favorite stories about this is like, this is a different scenario, but like, T-Pain, before he got on, he was a DJ, right? And so he would get a lot of songs white label, which means that he would get them early. So he took one of Akon's songs and made a song over it and killed it. So it was blown up bigger than Akon actually was. So instead of Akon suing him, he said, how about I just give you a job? And the rest is history. And the rest is history. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Let's come together. Let's find a different way. That's
I like that. Let's find a solution where we all win. I'm here for that. All right. Moving on to my last story. I did not make this title up. It was in the story, so I titled it PP Patty.
Oh, goddamn. What is this? What is this?
And I have no idea what this is. So
I know what this is. You know exactly what this is. You know exactly what this is. She preempted this in the chat. You know what this is.
Oh, pissy P. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the letter, but you meant actual P. Okay.
Yes.
That was my stream, P.
Liquid excretion, yes.
Ew.
I'm fighting for my life over here. Okay. Sorry.
That's the proper term. How is that ew? That's the proper term.
I hated it. It was worse than moist. Worse than moist.
Oh man. Okay, please, Leslie. Go on. Yes.
No, I appreciate that. It actually gave me a time to like get my life together. So okay. So there's actually a viral video going around which I sent to y'all so y'all would know what I was talking about beforehand. It's a video of a woman.
I ain't watch it. No, I
didn't watch it either. No. I just read the title.
No. No.
Y'all didn't watch it?
Hell no, I'm about to watch that.
Oh, no, y'all watched it.
No, as soon as I did,
I didn't want to see that.
As soon as I knew the subject matter, I was like, I'm okay. I'll just imagine it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either.
Y'all watched it. So audience, hopefully y'all seen it online. So anyway, a woman was on a Frontier Airlines flight and she was actually threatening to pee herself in the aisle because a flight attendant blocked her from using the restroom. Mind you, it looked like this is when they're like just boarding the flight. Everybody's getting settled in. The flight had not taken off yet. Apparently it was going from somewhere in Florida. They didn't state the specific city, but it was going from Florida to Philly. So in the video,
not 2 hour flight.
That I need to pee before we go.
Yeah, that's 2 hours. Yeah, about 2.5 hour flight. Yeah.
Me personally, I always pee before I board the plane and right when I get off the plane. I've never had to use the restroom on the plane, and I've had some long flights too, and I just don't
have to use the restroom on the plane, and I hate
that. Leslie, how is that even fucking possible? You
right,
like not one time.
Like, there's no way that flight.
I didn't have to pee. I didn't have to pee because I didn't drink a lot on the plane. If I go before and I'm not drinking a lot while I'm on the plane, then I'll have to go right when I get off. But I just prefer not to have to use.
How am I going to join the Mile High Club if I don't go in the bathroom? You know what I'm saying? So like,
that's not my concern.
There's no Mile High Club.
Exactly. That's the only way I'm doing.
Look,
have you really done that?
Man, no, I haven't. But I have gone in the bathroom on a plane
in the plane bathroom. Ew. Ugh.
I've used the bathroom in planes many times. Many times. I mean, I was a flight attendant, so you know I used.
You know why you did though?
Flight attendant.
Yeah,
of course I used the bathroom on a plane many times.
That's
Come on
different. Now. I'm not a flight attendant.
But before, look, on the last flight I took, I know I used the bathroom on the plane. Like just the last flight I took.
Tiny. There's not enough space. But anyway,
hold the handle.
So in the video, the woman is actually trying to make her way to the restroom, but the flight attendant blocks her path. So she ends up putting her jacket down on an empty seat, and she just pulls her pants down and just squats down as if she's going to pee. Now, apparently she did not actually do it. But in doing this, she exposed herself in front of not only adults, but children as well.
So, that's a
yeah, it is.
Don't you have to register as a sex offender in front of kids?
If you're convicted, yeah. If you're convicted, yes.
Well, there's video, so I'm sure she would be.
That doesn't necessarily mean you're convicted, because like, continue.
Well, Lexi just gonna say she can't go within 100 feet of a school.
It could be.
My thing is, people be doing everything to be on the no-fly list, and I don't understand why. Like, why do you want to make your travel so much worse? Like, just act right when you're on the plane, in the airport, like all these things. It does not make sense. But let me just finish and we can continue to talk about it. She, as she's doing this, she's telling the whole plane, she's yelling it like she don't care about moving the kids. She just wants to empty her bladder, this, that. She's becoming like really loud and belligerent, yelling with people. Because of course people are like, hey, yo, what you doing? And they're like, you tripping and stuff like that. So, she, like I said, she pulled her pants down, squatted as if she was going to pee. She did not. She ends up standing up and basically demands, like, you see the length I'll go to, let me in this bathroom, pretty much. And so,
no, you gotta go.
I mean, I get it. Like, I guess my question is, because again, like I said, I always go before I get on the plane and after, right? And so I understand this protocol as people are getting on. They don't want people to use the restroom until you're actually in the air. Do you feel like the flight attendant was wrong in any way?
Yes.
Okay.
Flight attendant was wrong. They're wrong as fuck.
You can't go to the bathroom. She should have let her go.
You can go. The restroom works just fine. It works just fine. I've used the plane when it was landed. I've used it before it's taken off. You can do it. The flight attendant was just being dumbass because they were Frontier. That's what this is. That's all this was, because they were just being stupid. You should just let this woman go, because at the end of the day, you want your passengers calm. Because the thing is that if it had been that way, we could have thrown her off the plane. But if you weren't willing to throw her off the plane, you should let her go to the bathroom. It's just that simple. If someone's too drunk, I can throw you off the plane. Like that's my call. It ain't the captain's call. He has nothing to do with what goes on in the cabin. So like you can get on, you can stay. But like either you throw her off or you let her go to the bathroom. You didn't do either one of those. I'm docking you something. Something you get docked because you were stupid. That was just dumb.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Sean.
Yeah, I just don't understand why they didn't let her go to the bathroom.
Like, were they cleaning it or something? You should have done that before we got on the plane.
I feel like it was because everybody
say no because you have that power to say no.
The authority.
You just being an asshole.
Why didn't you just let her go to the bathroom?
The only thing
what she did was right. I'm just asking why you didn't let her go to the bathroom.
I guess the only like argument for that would be, I think she was just trying to, and again, I don't know, I'm just playing devil's advocate, maybe trying to keep order as people are like going onto the plane, getting their seats. But of course, there's always the one at the very back. Maybe she could have walked to instead of walking to the front. So I'm just throwing that out there.
So was she a first class passenger? So I don't know. Maybe they don't have that on Frontier.
Yeah,
It's Frontier. They don't have that. That's real.
I was talking about a good way to say it.
They don't have that. They don't have that. They don't have that on there.
Struggling. Yeah, but there's been a lot going on planes lately. Like even today, I saw on a Southwest plane. They hadn't taken off yet. They haven't even like backed out or nothing. But a guy opened the emergency exit and was like out on the wing. But they think he was having maybe like a mental episode. So they were able to detain him and get him to a hospital or something like that. But just imagine if that was midair. Like, what? You over the exit and you
wouldn't be able to open
too much pressure.
You can't open it. Exactly. Way too much pressure. You're not going to be open. You had to be the Hulk or something. Yeah.
Child, people tripping.
No, and everybody wrong in that scenario, because like that was extreme what she did. But if it was just me, I'd have been like, oh, okay, bring me a couple cups. I'd have pissed right in them cups and given them to you. I'd have pissed right in them cups and given it to you. Here you go. Dispose of this, please. And you'd have had to do it. And you'd have had to do it too.
Sure, but as a grown woman, you also know if your bladder is full, go before you get on the plane as well.
But you don't know. You don't know what's going on. It could be some type of medical condition she could have. You don't know what's going on with her bladder.
Medical condition, all right.
It could be that too. You don't know. But I'm just saying, it could be a situation where maybe she ate something, now her bladder is all wonky, and it didn't feel that way before. You just don't know. All I'm saying is that if she had to go to the bathroom and y'all weren't actively like taking off, like now if the plane is actively on incline,
you gotta stay in your seat.
Different. Stay in your seat. You have to piss yourself. I'm sorry, but like if the plane is vertical, like horizontal, like we ain't pushed back, we still on the ground. Let that lady go to the bathroom. Stop being stupid.
That was so ridiculous. On the overhead containers, like let that woman go to the bathroom.
They worst.
Right. Like, what are you talking about here? Like, if I was your flight manager, I would be like, you wouldn't get booked for no flights for the next 2 months. You dumb. That was just the dumbest shit. Like, why? For what purpose?
But all right, y'all. That's all I got for today. So I'll just keep my ears to the street and report back next week.
Yay! Hey guys, it's your boy Tris, and guess what? We got new merch. That's right, new merch. Come check it out. Culture101podcast.com. Stay tuned, stay locked in. Hello, and welcome back. Welcome to yet another lesson plan. Today we have a good one in store, guys. Today it's less of a lesson plan and more of like a lesson in the arts. And today we have two purveyors of the arts, two young men, trailblazers in the filmmaking industry. And today they're here to talk about their film called Double Dealings. Did you feel mysterious? Did you feel it? Did you feel it? Did you feel the intensity? Did you feel the gravitas? That's fine. We'll get back to that later. Either way, guys, today we have the writer and producer, Mr. Sean V. Baker, and we have the director with us, Mr. McGregory Frederique. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show.
Going on.
That's probably every time they walk out the house, they hear that. They're used to it. It's fine.
This is long.
Anyway, guys, thank you again for stopping by the show. We definitely appreciate you coming here and doing it for the culture. So, guys, we're going to jump right into it. Where did your film journey begin? Like, how did you guys get into filmmaking?
All right. So,
Okay.
So in terms of like when I go first, in terms of getting into the film industry, I got a cousin by the name of Malcolm Goodwin. Malcolm Goodwin basically gave me my first start into acting. I was probably around 8 or 9 years old, and he put me into a commercial, and from there, I never really wanted to. I never really knew what I wanted to do in film, or just in the entertainment industry. Period. But I just knew I wanted to be in the entertainment industry. So at first I started making music, and then from music, then I just transitioned over into like making film. Like I kind of like recaptured the love for film and started doing film again.
Where did your film journey begin, McGregory?
So my journey is way different from Sean. When I was little, I signed with this company called Angry Management. It was pretty fun. The fact that my sister found them and we actually took pictures, but I was not really into, the modeling thing because I just wanted to have fun as a young man, But it was a pretty cool experience. But I don't know what happens to the company now. But just moving forward, um, I received a text from 360 Casting, and from there, I was actually coming out. I was coming from a trip from Brazil, and I seen the text message.
360
No,
Cash.
360 Casting.
What is that?
It's basically
Oh,
like a website
casting.
that you
Got you.
can get
Got you.
gigs.
Got you.
Yeah.
Casting.
I
So
know.
I
Mhm.
received
Yeah.
this text message from my phone, and I thought I was bugging. And from there, they
Mhm.
told me if I invested $1.75 with them to try a free trial for 1 week, they'll help me, get gigs. I thought they were lying. It's $1.75, so I did that. From there, it was sky the limits. I think the first year,
Why not?
I did background work for Chris Rock and Adam Sandler on the week of. You can still, I think it's still on Netflix, and it was it was up from there.
Oh,
So
nice.
I got my first credit. I think in December. I remember that. I remember that time I got my first credit, and I was excited. I just wanted to be behind. I wanted to just be behind the scenes if this is something that I really wanted to do. And then the following year, I started to be more familiar with the camera, so I started acting the following year. My first movie on Amazon was, I think, The Moth, if I'm not mistaken. The Underground is definitely on Amazon. So you guys can go check that out.
Nice. No, we'll
Okay.
definitely have to check that out. So yeah, our listeners will definitely have a nice long list of movies to go look for you in for sure. So now, before we get into more film stuff, was there any other film was there any other field that you might have gone into other than film, or was this like what you knew you really wanted to do?
At first, I wanted to become a football player. That's why I went to WCC. That's Worcester Community College. That's up there, like White Plains and stuff.
Okay.
So, from there, I didn't find out. I think the
Mhm.
program had ended, so I was like, boom. So I continued, chasing that dream until I had a hurdle, and I started working for a law firm. I know I was working for the law firm first, and then that's when I wanted to, pursuing the NFL. So that didn't happen. So things happened. Then I started to work for Home Depot, and then that's when I took the vacation to Brazil, and then that's when I came back and received the text message, and then from there, it's history.
Okay, let's talk about succinct. He was like, no, we went from here to here to here, and then this is where we are now. We love it.
Yeah,
Right.
listen, the journey's hard, man. When you're chasing the dream, people don't understand that it's really difficult.
What about you, Sean?
Right.
Mhm.
So me, like I started off with music. I think like off camera we was talking about like a little bit of the journey that I took with music. Like a lot of people know VIC, like Get Silly Wobble. Like I was on tour with him for a while, doing music. And then I got on tour with, not tour, but I was just working with Boom Gang. I'm not too sure if you're familiar with Boom Gang. Crazy
Which
Mhm.
Man.
song did they have?
Nah, he didn't have a song, but Boom Gang was basically just running around doing a lot of mischievous things. I would say that.
Oh, and then he found God, right?
Huh? Yeah,
Then
then he
he
found
found
God,
God.
he
I
found
I
John
know who you're
Gabbana.
talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So him, like I was running with them for a while, whatever. But before all that, I was doing films. Like I said, I was doing film with Malcolm Gowen, and then I transitioned to music. Then from music, I transitioned back into the film. So it was just a whole journey, like of entertainment. Like I said, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to do something in the entertainment industry,
So it's never been
Okay.
and it
anything
was
other than
a
entertainment for you.
crazy
It's
up and
always
down
entertainment
situation.
or nothing else.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm not like I'm not I don't condone this, but I would say this: there's always been a plan A for me, and never been a plan B. So
I hear that.
if I'd rather go through a bunch of different ups and downs and stick on my plan A than say, you know what, I'm gonna just say forget it. I'm gonna just do this and do that and feel like I will get complacent into that situation because I'm comfortable saying, all right, cool, I'm able to do this, I'm able to do that, and then just get complacent. I'd rather go through the hardships and battle it out until I make it to exactly where I want to be, whether it's the Oscars or whatever. Like
Got
that's
you.
how I look at it. Word.
Okay.
Speak
And
into
yo, and shout out to McGregor because McGregory always little do y'all know McGregory always telling me about the Oscars and etc. Like, he be like, yo, we gonna make it to the Oscars one day, bro. We gonna
Talk
make it to the
about it.
Oscars. So shout
Talk
out to
about
McGregory for
it.
that, man.
I
For real.
love that.
Well, that's my guy. I ain't gonna lie, McGregor. That's my guy, man. When Sean said that, when Sean said the Oscars, that shit made me smile.
I saw
Word, because
that.
I don't never really
talk about the Oscars, right?
Right.
Yeah,
You
No, I
need
feel
that.
that.
You need that friend that's gonna
Yeah,
encourage and
McGregory always talk
motivate
about the
you.
Oscars, man.
I love
Word, that's
that.
my guy, man.
Well, so now we just got to jump right into it. Tell us about Double Dealings. I mean, tell us all about it. I mean, maybe not everything because we want people to go watch the film, but what can you tell us about the movie Double Dealings?
Sean, go ahead.
Right.
Gotcha. Yeah, you
He's
can
so
put me on the
excited.
spot, right? um, so Double Dealings is basically a film, right? Like I remember, because I wrote a couple other films, and the other films was kind of like totally different from this film. So I remember one night I was just sitting up, and I said, "Hey, I wonder if I could make kind of like an art piece or a piece where is that is so totally different than what my like that's different from what I actually write, right?" So I wrote this project, and when I wrote it, I wanted a crazy spin, right? The crazy spin, the crazy oh, I never thought that'd happen, right? So that's at the end. So I really can't tell y'all the end part, right? I can't really tell
Sure,
y'all that.
sure.
But
Certainly, certainly. Go see the film,
but it's
guys.
just basically, yeah, go see the film, check it out. Um, but it's just basically about like a lot of ups and downs in a relationship. Like like a lot of women, like I know a lot of women could relate to it as well. Like when it comes to how when you like totally done with your man, like you be like, I'm not worried about him. Like you know what, I'm totally done with him. It's over with it. You get what I'm
Relatable.
saying? So like it's one of those kind of films, but at the same time, it got a crazy spin to where it's like, damn, why that happened? You get what I'm saying? So it's dope. It's really dope. It's really dope.
we
What would
love
you
a good movie with a
categorize?
twist.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
exactly. Exactly. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of girls gonna like, girl, you saw that? Girl, you saw that?
That's a fact.
What
That's
would
a fact, Sean.
what would you categorize the movie as genre wise? Would you call it a
I
drama
think
or a
I think I,
Suspense.
I I believe it's a suspenseful drama. A suspenseful
Okay.
drama for sure.
Okay. Now, I don't want you to give anything away, but I'm the type where it's like I need something to happen in the first like 5 to 10 minutes, or it
Oh
loses my
Lord,
attention.
here we
So, does this
go.
grab my attention immediately, or is it going to be a slow burn that I have to stick with?
Nah, immediately. Yo, McGregory,
Okay.
tell him. McGregory, and immediately you gonna be like,
Yeah.
what?
The film is definitely going to capture attention from the first 5 probably 10 seconds from the intro to
Yeah.
Oh,
to the middle to the end. So we definitely
okay.
created something that most people didn't create because a lot of people make short films. But what we shot it in feature like the feature length.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like every shot that we did is almost like in a feature way.
Okay.
The
Hmm.
dolly, the tripod, shots with having it's crazy when people actually see this, and
Right.
especially
Right.
the professionals, they're gonna know like, oh, they didn't just shoot a film, they shot it like feature shots, so they're gonna know about that. So it's gonna be crazy.
All
Before
right.
before
Sounds
we
like
move
my kind of
on,
film. I like it.
before
Right.
before we move on, what is the runtime of the film? Because you said it is a short film, so we're talking like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or we just don't know just yet. Okay,
Because you go, I think with short films, it's like you have 40 minutes. I think after 40
correct.
minutes is a feature. So
Mhm.
anything below 40 is a short film.
Hmm.
Gotcha.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Do you think that it's harder to do a short film than it is a longer standard film?
Oh yeah, of course. And, when it comes to movies, and people don't know this, it comes down to the money.
Mm,
No
Mm-hmm.
money, no
imagine.
film. But if you have a good team that know how to budget a film, then yeah, you can get away with it. But you really need people's expertise and knowledge and skills, to make that happen. But people
Mm-hmm.
just don't know. Like we actually started a GoFundMe and we raised at least $1,300 to shoot the film. And when people actually see the trailer when it comes out in a couple of weeks, they're gonna say, "Oh, this film was probably shot with $100,000, $2,000, or whatever the case may be." But in reality, we know Sean and I know what we shot the film with. So when people see it, people are like, "Oh, this movie looks great. You shot this with $1,300?" Yeah, we did. You know, and
Hmm.
Right.
it wasn't easy because we shot the movie in 3 days. I promised Sean. Went to VA like on Friday. I told Sean like, "Yeah, we're gonna finish the movie on Sunday." I kept my word. We finished early every time on Monday through Friday and stuff. So we made it happen. So the results, people will get
Yeah.
to see it soon.
How did you go about finding your team that could make that happen?
So I actually met Sean like probably like a year ago, and we was talking about the film. Like he actually, reached out to me. I actually reached out to him first, and I remember I was like, "Yo, dude," I told him like, "Yo, dude, I'm the dude for this film." He probably went somewhere else, and I kept hitting him up as well. And then I think probably a couple of months later, he reached out to me. I was like, yo, because I seen his he posted like, oh, we're gonna going through the movie in Washington or Virginia. I was like, if he's going to Virginia and Washington, I'm going with him. Like I'm sticking with him because once I seen the script, it was just like mind blowing. Just like the end just blew me away. So I was like, yo, I gotta be a part of this. This is something that people is actually gonna like. So from there it was just like, he got me, then he got this cinematographer Akeem, then we got Grace, and then we got BJ. We found everybody from VA, but everybody that came on set was well respected, professional top. Some of them was that the first day on set too. Like it was, and they enjoyed themselves, and they really want to work with us in the near
Yeah.
future. So we come, being professionals.
Yeah, okay. You said that the trailer should be released in a couple of weeks. So when are you expecting for the film to be released?
Oh, the short film is definitely coming out next year.
Next year.
That's like
Yeah. Thanks.
because our main goal right now is just hit the film festival and run. I definitely told Sean like since we're from New York, we're definitely striving to make it to Tribeca. Tribeca, everybody knows when you get there,
Absolutely.
that's when everything starts happening for you. We all know that Sundance, first contract, whatever your film might be on HBO Films or Netflix or whatever the case. But I told Sean, but the film have a good reason to actually make it Tribeca because I feel like with films people don't understand when you watch a movie like it depends on the genre. I think especially drama, you can connect with that movie. It could be
Mm-hmm.
love, thriller, suspense. Like, oh, I went through that, and I felt like with a movie like this is definitely going to connect people around the world.
That's what's
Nice.
up.
I'm
Nice.
so excited. Like you
Right.
talking everything up. I'm like, oh, all right, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, we're excited too. Like,
For real.
we're excited too.
For
So
real.
can you tell us about some previous work that you've done?
Myself already told you. I got like at least I think three movies on Amazon. We got Amazon. We have The Underground. We have The Moth. And we have something else as well. I did in New Jersey. That's something you can look at as well. I did tons of short films that you can actually look up on YouTube. Some of them are award-winning films. Some of them are not. Directed, a couple of shorts.
You give us some names. You want the people to look this up.
It's been a while because I've been so focused, like directing. That's the thing. But when it comes to the acting side is just like. But I have another movie called Terrorist 9. I actually did in July. The trailer for that should be definitely coming out as well. I think sometime couple of weeks, hopefully, well before the end of this year. But that's definitely coming out. So that's me, my friend and I, Tyshawn Ferrari, starting that. So that's gonna be a good one. But right now it's just like we're just working on new projects.
Gotcha.
Right. And
Gotcha.
myself, I got a project called Out the Mud, which is a TV series that I shot in Los Angeles.
Oh, cool.
That one alone is gonna be super mind blowing. Like I don't want to get on my high horse or OD or nothing, but I think that's something that's gonna be like up there with the Powers and when Taraji P Henson did her thing with what was that thing called again? McGregor?
Empire.
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 It's gonna be up there with the
Okay. Okay.
Empires and the Powers, and that alone is gonna. I'm not gonna lie. I think that alone gonna open a lot of eyes and change the industry to where it's gonna be like, oh, all right, cool, like, dag, fresh out the gate, y'all coming like that.
Listen, I wouldn't be mad at seeing that at all. Now you mentioned that you shot this within a weekend, correct?
Right.
Okay, so what were some of the challenges that you experienced during filming, if any at all? It may have been smooth sailing for all we know.
We didn't face any challenges because the fact that Sean and I prepped before weighed in.
Uh-oh.
And that's the thing that people should know about us. Like with filming, it's all about putting everything together. So when me and Sean, we every single day we on the phone like, yo, did you do this? Even with the call sheets, we did the call sheets before, like probably like
Right.
a month. Like we had everything planned out. So preparation is
Right.
the key when it comes to set. People need to know that. You need to know that, and you definitely need to have people that actually know what they're doing on set because you don't want to be
Absolutely.
one of those people on
Yeah.
set don't know what you're doing, and you like, wait, why we hire you for? You understand me? Like you need to have people that have those skills for those
Okay.
specific that we hire you for. So we didn't really face anything
Yeah.
like that. Only when it came to lighting. That's the thing. You definitely need like natural light in filming as well too, because I think one of the scenes was trying to beat the
Yeah.
was trying to. I think the first day was trying to. Yeah, when we had to take the photos and all that stuff. So That's something
Oh
that was kind of challenging.
yeah.
But other than that, everything was on time. When, like I said, we finished early before our deadline, before our time.
How long were your shooting days? Were
Nice.
like
Shooting days was from the first shooting day was from 7 to midnight. We 7 to midnight. We finished at actually like 9 o'clock on that day. The next day was from 8. I think from 7 to the morning to probably midnight. We finished actually like what, Sean? Like probably like 5.
Was it like 8 o'clock?
Yeah, for Saturday, like
Eight
yeah,
eight
Saturday,
or
yeah,
nine?
because we were discussing like, oh, and
Eight or
if we beat 9 o'clock, we could go out. So we actually beat that wrap time.
yeah.
And Sunday
of
we
course.
finished actually early
Of
too.
course.
We were supposed to finish like probably like 8 or 9. We finished like what, probably like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Talk about efficiency.
All right, that's right. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. So, being that y'all had such a great experience working with each other, do y'all see yourselves working on more projects in the future, on bigger projects in the future? Like, what are y'all two plans specifically together?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah! Yeah, Sean gave me the opportunity to direct this amazing short film, and I felt like, just doing that alone, like,
Right.
I told him straight up, you can ask him. It was not all about the money because I felt like people just wanted money from him, but I
Mm-hmm.
told him like, listen, I don't care about the money. I just care about the credit because the credit is going to get you the money that you
That's a
deserve.
Mm,
fact.
And I told him that straight up.
That's a
So it's
fact.
not the money about for me. So, just the opportunity itself, just being there. Yeah, I definitely would love to, work with Sean like in the near future. I already told him, man,
Well, we
we're
locked
gonna
in.
win awards, Emmys,
We
Tony,
locked in.
Oscars.
all right, well, we're gonna need y'all to come back on the show once y'all had them awards in hand. Be like, yeah, we
Right,
told
Yeah.
y'all, we
For
talked
real.
about it.
We'll
We
try
will
to be
definitely
brand
do
new.
some sort of Oscar
Bruh.
special just for that. Just for that.
Nah, for real.
You know?
Yes,
For
a
That'd
real.
be
whole viewing
dope.
party.
Oh,
I'm here
Nah,
for it.
letting you go. Letting you guys know, we're definitely you guys will be one of the top people that when the trailer drops, Sean will probably drop it, send it to you guys so you can premiere it on
yeah.
your podcast. And
That's a
trust
fact.
me, it's gonna be a good one.
That's a fact.
Oh damn, maybe we can
So
even do a review on it. That would be a good time.
Yes, that'd be
Yo,
dope.
That would be dope.
Absolutely.
That
Be
would
our
be
first
dope.
non-Tubi
I
movie
haven't
review.
seen
That'd be
that
dope.
many short films.
We did Tubi movie
no,
reviews, so
we
hold
did
on.
too.
What's up with Tubi? Like, why everywhere we go, they always talk about Tubi? Like, what's up with
Tubi,
Tubi?
I need to put y'all film on
Where
Tubi.
it's
The
Tubi is a gem.
Mhm.
Tubi is a
Tubi
gem,
Tubi,
and they
Tubi
have
man.
is
some
like
good original movies.
advertised
Like you
film
can tell the
hub.
difference between independent filmmakers.
Mhm.
Sure,
It's
Say
he
like
that
said
again.
Tubi is
advertised film
advertised film
hub.
hub. What I will say is
Mhm. Yeah.
it's an opportunity for a lot of
Yo,
independent people to put
Tubi,
their work
man.
on there, but then Tubi also has put money behind their own original content, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So we do
Yeah.
Tubi movie reviews every Tuesday. We release those, so look out for those.
New one dropping
Oh, that's
tomorrow.
It's like
dope.
our little
Make sure you
niche.
That's
check
dope.
that
So
That's
out.
dope. That's dope.
Movie is The Accused.
yes, new
You
one
know.
dropping tomorrow on Tuesday. Correct.
So,
So, what is one thing that you want your viewers to take away from this film after they've seen it? What can we expect to take away
you
from
go
this?
first, and then I'm gonna tell you next.
Okay.
Not only take, but be true to who you are at the end of the day.
Okay.
And that's the
Mm-hmm.
thing about it. Don't pretend to be
Okay.
someone that you're not. Just
Be
be true
true
to
to
who you are. Live. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna say this: live your truth.
Oh.
I'm trying to
Oh.
guess what is like going on based on what y'all have said so far. So I'm like trying to figure out if I can figure out what this twist is. Cause he had the whole the old girl type of thing. You're talking about living your truth. I'm like, I don't know. My wheels are turning up
It
here on
feels
what
like we
this is
just be
about.
talking around it, and I just
I
want to
know.
Right.
I'm ready to see it. Like what?
Don't spoil
All
it.
right, Sean,
Don't
what will be
spoil
your
it.
takeaway? They're not. They're very tight-lipped. They're giving us just enough to make us want to go see it, which is
And,
perfect.
and look,
That's
media
good.
training is a hell of a thing, right?
I
yes,
see.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all are
Yeah, it is.
professionals for sure.
very professional.
But nah, I think the same thing. I would say the same thing in terms of just living your truth and yeah, just living your truth. Living your truth.
Okay.
I say the
Do
same
y'all
thing.
on that same wavelength we were talking about like giving stuff away? Do y'all feel like trailers nowadays like reveal too much of the movie? Because now they have like 2.5 minute long trailers, and you feel like you've
Mm-hmm.
seen the whole film in just the
Exactly.
trailer alone.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You do that.
I
And
feel that.
listen,
Yeah.
we made sure we didn't do that with this trailer.
Okay, good.
Just,
We
I'm
didn't
saying
do
how you
that.
Good.
talking just enough. The trailer is just enough. Just
Yeah, y'all
enough.
were like now I want to see it tomorrow because I'm not very patient, so now I'm like, okay, I want to see it now to see what's going on, but
I mean, I
I'll
don't
hold on.
mind
I'll
a
be
2 minute
patient.
trailer if the
Right.
movie is 3 hours long. I mean, I'm gonna need 2 minutes to see if I want to sit there for that 3 hours.
I don't know.
Mm.
Sometimes they just like show too much though, and you'd be like,
I
well,
get
I know
that.
I'm going to be looking for this and looking for that, and
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
anticipate this, and it just
Right.
kind of ruins the whole experience. So
This was a great interview. I loved it.
That
it
was right.
was once we got through the technical difficulties
Yeah,
of it
yeah, yeah.
all.
I enjoyed this interview. Now I'm happy about it.
Well, be it as it may, was
Yeah.
there anything else that y'all want to make sure our audience knows about this film or about, y'all or what y'all have coming up? This is the time to just like put it all out there for the viewers.
Definitely check out Double Dealings, trailer when we drop it, like I said before, and all the other projects that we have in the near future. And definitely, chase your dreams. That's the thing. We all chasing our dreams here. To make our dreams come alive, so we can have people that's coming up to do the same thing. Everybody deserves a shot. Everybody deserves an opportunity. Only if you work for it.
Say that.
Fact.
I love that.
Damn, McGregor, you're a philosopher. I can't top
For
that
sure.
right there. Can't top that. Nah, I'm just joking, man. I'm just happy go lucky that we got this situation done. That's all. But um, all I want to say is just again, like just make sure y'all check out the trailer. Make sure y'all check out the project when we actually drop it, and just stay in tune to what we doing because it's not only this project that we got coming. We got future projects in the work and everything that we drop. We're gonna make sure y'all that we give y'all 110%, 110, 120%. So just make sure y'all stay in tune.
Perfect.
Hey,
Well,
and
go
then who
ahead and
knows? Next time we come on y'all show, we might be somewhere. I mean, like in a podcast, like in an actual studio, sitting there, like you know what? You remember when we were doing it? You
you
know,
right,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
right.
everybody
yeah.
Episodes are
chasing
gonna
their
be in
dreams. You never
person
know.
in studio.
Word, we might
True.
be somewhere like you know what?
You
Yeah,
are
Word.
that's
so
true.
right.
He's
I
right.
love that. We'll definitely be in person. Go ahead and plug like your socials where everybody can follow y'all to keep up with everything that y'all have going on. Make sure we stay in tune with y'all.
McGregory Frederique official on Instagram. McGregory Frederique on Facebook. McGregory Frederique 16 on X, aka Twitter. I think that's basically it for me. I don't really be online like that, but that's all.
Okay. All right, Sean.
Gotcha. And y'all can follow me on every social media platform at Sean V Baker. It's SEAN
You got a
V
Pinterest
and
too?
then Baker BAKER.
Not a Pinterest.
Sean, don't forget to shout out the W
Oh
Dylan's
yeah, then
Instagram too.
make sure y'all follow the Double Dillons. Make sure y'all follow the Double Dillons page at Double Dillons Show Film on Instagram. Yeah, I mean, and then make sure y'all follow the studio at Sean Baker Studios as well.
Oh, yo,
Okay.
Sean. Yo, one more thing. The
Okay.
soundtrack. Let them know.
Oh, the
Oh,
soundtrack.
I forgot.
Oh.
I
Did
love
we
it.
say nothing
Okay,
about
yes.
the soundtrack?
How y'all gonna come up in
This is
here
Oh,
given
and
90s,
not
early
even talk
2000 movie.
about the
Come
yeah,
on.
soundtrack? What? Oh my God. Yes.
Come
yeah.
on.
Cause I'm not
Yo,
gonna
What's
Sean,
a
lie.
I
I did
got
it.
you, boy. I
what's a
got you.
All right,
given? What's
so
a given?
damn. All right. So the soundtrack, right? So I put it like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, remember how back in the days where R&B used to be R&B, and
Mm-hmm.
y'all
Mm-hmm.
had like
Oh,
dope R&B artists that y'all know,
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of them dope R&B artists that y'all know of. So today is on that soundtrack. Put it like that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Talking about?
now,
The name or two. What are
no,
we
You
I
never
want
talking
to
know.
know
about?
about
What?
these
We can't give
licensing
away the
rights
names
that
right
they have.
now.
Clearly, they have a licensing deal somewhere. I
See,
want to know about it.
but the thing
Tell me
is,
about
but
it.
but the thing is, even with the licensing rights, we don't even need the licensing rights. Why? Because we got them. We built relationships with them artists to where that they doing
Mm,
original
mm.
records that feel like the
Okay.
'90s, that feel
Mm.
like the early
Yeah.
So
2000s.
It's
Yeah.
given like Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, Soul Food
That's
Above the
soundtrack.
exactly
rim. I'm
what we
thinking
was going
above the
for.
rim. That's what I was
Right,
hoping.
right,
Oh,
right, right.
And
Mm.
sure.
and the dope thing about the soundtrack is the fact that we're doing it for a short film. What
Right.
short do you
Right.
know that ever did a soundtrack before, like a short film?
Very
Be honest.
That's
few.
why we ain't think to
Very few.
ask, but this is
Yeah.
Right,
amazing. It's like
right,
the cherry on top. Like, this is great.
right.
I love this. Y'all are official.
Yeah,
We
y'all
we
know
want we
that
want
every
first
day that people
I
first
res-
really
exclusive
love their
rights
movies.
to premiere the soundtrack.
Well, yo,
Right,
not the soundtrack. Yo, one of the songs at the soundtrack. How about that?
Fair. We'll do
I
that.
take that.
right.
We'll
Okay, all
definitely do
right,
that.
that's
That'll work.
fair. I
That'll
like
work.
that. That feels
We
right.
that feels right. No, this
Yo,
was amazing. Y'all have put a new fire under me for, chasing my dreams and my goals. So I just love like how y'all talked about just sticking to your plan A, knowing what you wanted to do. Don't let anyone sway you otherwise, and just pushing forward until you see your dreams coming to fruition. So I
You
love
got
that.
it. Yeah, that's all,
I
man.
love
Plan A
yo,
only, no plan B, C, D, F, A. That's it.
that. All
Just
right, I
A,
hear
that's
that. I
it.
hear that. Just
mm-hmm,
A. That's what we're going with. Just A.
for sure.
Well, thank you so much,
I love this,
gentlemen,
y'all.
for
This was a
stopping
really
by
good.
today. We really
Thank you for
appreciated
having
you
us.
guys coming
Yes,
by. It's been
thank
fantastic, soul nourishing, if you will. So again, guys, everybody, please go out and check out the film
We got
Double
a word out of
Dealings.
there.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-mm. Did you freeze again?
I'm almost afraid to say something because I feel like the lag is there. Because I'm like, God damn it! I said that. Now they've already talked past it. So we gotta.
No, go ahead, finish. You're
We gotta
good. My
give a
bad. I didn't mean to
second.
interrupt. Go ahead, finish.
It's not. No, it's not y'all's fault. It's the lag. I can't. Let me just sign us off and then we'll close it out. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
you.
Anyway, thanks again, guys. We appreciate you guys for stopping by. Everybody, please go check out Double Dealings, releasing next year, and look for the trailer and a song from the soundtrack coming soon, exclusively on Culture 101 Podcast. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Les, stopping by to let you know we have new merch dropping. Check it all out at culture101podcast.com.
Hello, and welcome back. And it's time to do it for the culture. Do it for the culture. Do it. Tom, take it away.
I always feel so ghetto because I be sticking my tongue out when I get excited. Like, but I think that's ghetto.
What? Don't Michael Jordan stuck his tongue out for years. Don't feel upset about that. That feels right. Do that
Like,
shit.
Give
I
it.
don't know if that be ghetto. I don't know.
You give the
But
stallion hotness.
so let's get into this story. This week we are going to talk about a Houston-based nonprofit called
Okay.
Black Girls Do Engineer.
Oh,
cute.
interesting.
Yes. So this a Houston-based engineer by the name of Kara Branch, she created a Black Girls Do STEM. Do
And
engineering
do.
STEM program. Yes, for Black girls in STEM. They provide 60 young girls each year from kindergarten to college age members
Aw,
to college age youth.
I love that.
You
Members
said 60?
60, yes, 60 women, 60 young girls.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's their age? They helping
No,
60-year-olds out?
kindergarten through
Oh,
college.
got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So 60
60
ladies
girls
from
between the
kindergarten to.
ages
I
of
got you.
kindergarten to
Mhm.
college. Yeah.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
All right.
So
I was about to say, damn, that's a hell of a program. That's crazy.
yes. So, quote from their organization's homepage. It says, "Our organization was created with the concern that Black American girls and young women are not choosing STEM-related careers, and our passion is to change the narrative and fix this issue. Here at Black Girls Do Engineer, we are passionate about developing girls and young women ages 6 to 21 in all areas of STEM. Our organization's goals are to provide access, awareness, and advocate for 2 million Black girls to pursue STEM by the year of 2050.
And do.
Come
Yes, so their
on.
organization provides mentoring, personal growth, webinars, STEM projects, activities, STEM challenges, and guidance on career paths based on insights from professionals that are in the STEM industry. So they found out that although women make up 35% of the STEM workforce, which is still low, less than 5% of the STEM workforce is women of color. So this organization wanted to change that narrative. And so far, they have served 2,500 young Black girls. They have 3 different chapters. They have a Houston chapter, a New Orleans chapter, and an LA chapter. And they have raised total $44,000 since the year 2019 in scholarships for young ladies that are in the program.
Dope.
Yes, they've held over 200 workshops and trainings. And also, something good to note about this organization is 60% of the girls that they serve are from underrepresented communities. So,
Beautiful.
this is an organization, a Houston-based organization that is doing great things for young ladies in STEM. All I want to say was shout out to this Houston-based nonprofit. If you guys want to donate, you can. Their page on Instagram is Black Girls Do Engineer. And their website is blackgirlsdoengineer.org, where you can find links and hear more about their story and things that they're doing in the community. They seem to post a lot about activities and workshops that they're doing, and get involved with Black Girls Do Engineer. Woo-hoo.
I love that. Shout out to them. That's amazing.
No, it truly is amazing. Like, I always love to see like any young folk getting into STEM. I mean, because that was always some of the most interesting stuff when I was in school: science, technology, engineering, and then you have mathematics, of course. I mean, not every one of those is as interesting, but like I definitely appreciate that they're like. Right, of course. But like I like it they're really steering, especially young women, toward that, because my sister is in that right now. She's biomedical engineering. So like, you know, like I just love to see people, you know, engaging in that, even though that's not necessarily like the field I pursue, but like I have always been interested in, like I always love to read a new journal they've published or something like that, just to see what they're talking about. So this is great, because these are the young minds that are going to help us get to Jupiter and stuff. So, you know, it's just the fuck awesome, man. Fantastic.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Yes, indeed. Well, guys, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to be right back.
Hey, it's your girl, Shauna Don, and you're now listening to Culture 101 Podcast. You can find us everywhere you find your podcast. We're even on YouTube, so check us out, like, and subscribe.
All right. And guys, guess what? It's that time. We got to sign off. We got to get up out of here. But before we get out of here, we want to give another thank you to McGregory Frederique, director, and Sean V. Baker, writer and producer of Double Dealings, a new short film that will be out pretty soon. The trailer will drop here, and we'll try to cut that in for you so you can see it. And give your thoughts on Double Dealing. Go support these two young men.
Yeah.
And they're on tour right now, because they were just at iHeartRadio, over at Power 101 or whatever. I'm just saying, they're out here promoting this film. So can't wait to see it. I believe it's going to premiere in Tribeca, as they said. So, you know, big things happening. So again, shout out to those two young brothers, and a shout out to Black Girls That Do STEM. What is the name of the organization one more time, Sean?
Engineering.
Black Girls Do Engineering.
Okay. Black Girls Do Engineering. Shout out, based out of Houston, Texas. We love it. It's fantastic.
Yes.
They got more than Beyonce there, y'all. They got more than Beyonce in Houston, I promise
We got Meg.
More than that as well. More
And
than
Joel
that
Osteen.
as well. Either way, y'all.
No, ma'am. We
We'll
can let
just
that
go.
out. Cut that part.
Again, guys, please check us
We'll
out
claim
all
it.
the portals. Like, subscribe, Apple, Spotify, YouTube,
We're
wherever
gonna
you
claim
get your
that man.
podcasts. Please do. Leslie, if they were looking to get in contact with us, how would they do that?
You can either send us a direct email at contact@culture101podcast.com, or you can hit us up on the website, culture101podcast.com. Scroll all the way down on the first page and send us a listener letter. Just let us know if you want to be anonymous. And of course, always engage on the socials. We'll respond. If it's a DM, if it's a comment, we'll talk.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Sean, if they were looking for gifts for the holidays, for their loved ones, you know, or they just wanted a new little bit of C101 swag, how would they get that?
C101.
C101, that was cute. That was cute.
I like that. That was
If
cute.
you want C101 swag, you can find it at culture101podcast.com/shop. You know, you can find anything for anybody on your Christmas list.
Facts.
And do. All right.
And
now.
will.
Whew, talk about it. All right, y'all. Well, until the next time, I've been Trist.
It's your girl Les.
And I'm Shauna Dunn.
And even though these movie screenings may change, the vibe remains the same. We out, y'all.
Bye.